I'm feeling high.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you want to see how I did this look, feel free to continue watching. It would be one of my, one of the first looks I will do when quarantine is officially over. I'll decorate myself like this, you know what I mean? If you want to see how I did this look, feel free to continue watching. Hope everyone's keeping well, hope everyone's keeping safe. I don't know if we're still in a pandemic or Third World War, who knows? I don't know what's going on with me, because boy. Please comment, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button if you want to know, if you want to stalk me via YouTube. Feel free to add me on my Instagram page, which is Azamai MUA Beauty, and that's the same on Facebook. Feel free to follow me on TikTok as well. I'm trying to get as active on there as possible. It's been slow, let me not lie to you, but yeah, feel free to add me there. It is Azamai Makeup Beauty Style. What else have I got to say? I'll be starting a new course in September. I'll let you guys know what that's going to be about soon. It's going to help a lot of people out, let me pull it that way. But yeah, I'll be starting a course that I've already kind of started, but I took a generic route, and I'll let you guys know later. Don't worry about it. You'll use the first to know, So anywho, yeah, that's it really. Not much else to say today. I know there's a lot of issues going on with the Black Lives Matter movement and now far right. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I don't know. I just hope you guys are staying safe. Continue to, be alert as they're telling us to be. And yeah, see you in my next video. Take care. Bye. Hi guys, so I first started off with my Smashbox Primerizer. It's a primer with moisturizer, so I don't really put anything else on. I did clean my face with my wipes first, and then I put that on, and then I went in with my powder on my brows, and then I started to carve out my brows. And initially I started off with this musty purple. I wasn't feeling it, so I went over it with a deeper, darker burgundy colored unbranded brow pencil, and then I brushed out and faded out the beginning of my lash like I usually do on my brow, should I say. Then initially I put on my P. Louise and I just left it so that it could go a bit gloopy, whilst I carved out my brows with my Juvia's Place concealer, as you can see. So I did that, and as per usual I then put I then carved out the beginning and the end of my brow with my colour shade of foundation. And I think I used my Burberry's foundation today, because that's the foundation that I use. No, what I'm talking about, I used my Maybelline foundation, because that's the foundation I used. My Maybelline Fit Me in 362 was the foundation I used for my face today, basically. And I carved out the front, the top, which I don't always do. I only did it because I saw that was a bit messy, so I thought let me just carve it out so that it'll just be easier when I'm putting on the foundation, so that it doesn't rub together, so I can concentrate on cleaning it up before I put on the foundation, if you know what I'm saying. Then I blended everything out, and I thought let me just put a bit more of my of the foundation color and fade out the beginnings of my brows to make it a bit more gradient. Then I blended out my P. Louise, and then I started with the blue in the 35B palette, Morphe 35B palette. Initially I was pressing everything in place, and then I went in with the green in the same 34B palette as the gradient shade. So not the gradient shade, the transitional shade, which basically transitions into the shades that are going to be more prevalent on the eye, just to make it more smoother, basically, is what I was trying to do, if you know what I'm saying. Then I used a darker navy blue in that same shade in the crease of my eyelids. I initially pressed it all in place, and then I blended it out to make sure it blended nicely with the blue, the lighter blue. Then I went in with the dark purple and black to give my outer V more definition and more depth, as well as wanting to use it to create a more dramatic look when I was going to cut my crease. And that's exactly what I started doing. Started cutting my crease. Yeah, I used my Juvia's Place concealer, and I cut my crease, as you can see, and then I went back in with the purple and black that I'd used to shade out the V, my outer V, and the crease. And then I went in with the gold in the Mcgrath Sublime, oh no, Subversive palette. It's Subversive. Charlie, I can't remember. I'll check it out. I'll let you know in the description box. So yeah, I pressed that all in place. As you can see, I wet my brush first before I did it, because I felt like it just went on a lot more smoother when I did that for some reason. Then I went in there with the same blue that I'd used, and then I basically blended everything together. The gold, the light blue, and the dark purpley blue as well. So that's what I did there. I'm just blending, making sure you can't see where one starts and one finishes. And I repeated it on the other side. The reason why, because usually, you know, I basically usually do each side simultaneously. I won't just do one side and then do the other. I usually do both sides. But I was trying to do a pictorial for Instagram. I don't know if it worked. I haven't even looked at the pictures yet. I'm now basically doing all my editing and everything now. So yeah, so I attempted to do a pictorial. So that's why I done one side first, and then I'm doing the other side. And I do really prefer to do it the other way, because you kind of are in the moment for each and every step, and so you know how much you used, how much product, how much coloring you've done on one side at the same time, if that makes sense, as opposed to doing one side and having to remember each step for the other side. I hope I'm making sense. But yeah. Oh, I'm gonna definitely do this. Well, I'm hoping I'm gonna do this tutorial in my native tree as well. So that's to come soon. But yeah, guys, also subscribe. Or if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and please hit the notification bell, and also like and share with your friends and your family. Share the love, man. Share the love. You know what I mean? So yeah, I didn't want to say the whole thing, what I did again. This bit, I don't know why I done this, but I did it. So I then went over, I used my concealer as a liner, and then I went in with the dark blue and the dark blue and the purple, I think it was. So the dark blue, well, no, the dark purple and the black that I initially used for my outer V. I used that as a liner, and I don't know why I done it. It took so long, and it was so unnecessary. It didn't really make any much more of an impact. I mean, you can see the liner's blue. I mean, it could have easily been black, you know what I mean? But it's okay, you know, you live and learn, you try things, you know, and, you know, it was okay. Don't get me wrong. It was alright. Ah, man, you know, okay, I'm being silly now, but yeah, it was okay. Guys, as you can see, share and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe and share. You know what I'm saying? Catch me on my other Instagram sites. You know what I'm saying? As am I, MUA Beauty. You know what I'm saying? You can get me on Facebook. You can get me on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? But just share. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So I used my concealer on one side, and then I used my P. Louise eyeshadow base on the other, because I wanted to see which one was more pigmented, or which one allowed the shade to show in its better form, or its better in its, I forgot what it's called, not in its better form, but in its natural state or whatever. And it was the side I'm doing now. It looks a bit more pigmented, and I saw that it wasn't straight, so I had to put some more of the gold that I'd used to make the line straight. And here you see I'm just cleaning, oh sorry, the mirror's in the Y, but here I was just cleaning off my eyeshadow to make it a bit more cat eye kind of like. Then I went in with, initially I went in with Maybelline 330, but I found it a bit grey on my face, so then I added a bit of my Burberry's in Almond for my concealer. And as you can see, I didn't even realize I got this technique from a Facebook friend called Domo. Oh no, what's her name? What's her full name? I've forgotten. Domo something, but I know she's Beauty by Domo on and then I went in with my 362 foundation, Fit Me Maybelline, like I said before. Yes, I got this technique from her. Her name is Beauty by Domo on Instagram, but I think she actually got it from Scott Barnes, from what I can gauge looking at his video with Tati MUA. I think she actually got the technique from there. I'll see if I can put a link in the description box to the technique I'm talking about, where you put your concealer on before you put your foundation on, kind of like thing. But I really am a convert with it. Like my last few videos, that's what I've been doing, and I will continue to do it, because I just think it allows the foundation and the concealer to blend so much nicer together. And yeah, I just like it. I prefer it, to be honest. I haven't had any clients who actually do it on. I have actually been using it as a technique for my clients. And then I went in with my Lancome in colour 15 Teint Idol to cream contour. I don't know why I started cream contouring, Charlie, because I don't do that. Usually I just powder. I don't know why I'm doing it now, but I was doing it, you know what I mean? But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, for my online classes, I have actually been teaching people how to do it this way, as well as the other way. It depends, really. It depends on the type of person that I'm actually teaching, because some people really do not have time for makeup. They just want to get their foundation on and get out of there. You know what I mean? It depends on what the client is looking for. Like I said, I am holding these classes. Feel free to contact me. All my details will be in the description box. And I don't know why. Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter. I was going to say something, but I'm going to edit it out, so it's fine. But yeah, only the shares come up. Share, the subscribe hasn't, so I'm going to change that. But it's not going to make sense, because when... Never mind. Let me stop talking. Anyway, then I went in with my Laura Mercier powder, which I'm going to stop doing. Oh, bless. My mentor, the Beautician Chic, she done my makeup, which I'll be showing very soon. Once she gives me the video, then I'll edit it and I'll put it on there, you know what I mean? But she showed me another technique which I'm going to use. I think it's going to be so much easier. Forget about loose powders these days, blood. Forget about it. But anyway, that's another story. Well, I'll get there and I'll show you when time comes. But yeah, so I did go in for maybe one of the last times with my Laura Mercier, and then I used the last of my MAC NW48 to set my cream contour, and then I just did the smoked out my under eyes with the colors that I'd used on top. So it was the blue and the aqua blue or aqua green, whatever color you want to say. And then I think I used my Rimmel I did my Rimmel Miraculous Eyes, I think it's called. I keep forgetting what it's called, and please excuse that noise. It's my baby boy just excited with his life watching his program. Let me shut my door. And then I cleared off the Laura Mercier with my beloved new dupe for my skin finish, which was my my Revolution Pro CC powder, which I've already done a review on, and like I said, it's my new dupe for MAC. I love it. And then I used a darker one for the contour. I think that was rich dark or dark rich or something like that. I used the warm golden for my under eye. Then I used the rich dark for my contour, and then I went in with Bella blush by Juvia's Place, as you can see. That's what I'm doing. And then I sprayed my face with my Morphe setting spray. Then I used the same yellow, sorry, not yellow, well, yellowy gold from the Mcgrath palette. But I thought, yeah, nah, it's a bit too yellow. It's a little bit too yellow, you know what I mean? And I did say it is definitely a dupe for the Kilowatts highlighter. So then I dimmed it out a bit with the other gold in her other palette, which is called Sublime. So I'll put everything in the description box. And as per usual, I'll blend everything out to make everything look smooth and radiant, like it's popped out of my skin, you know what I mean? Like I've put some double baby oil on my face, you know what I mean? So that is what I'm doing there. Blending everything into my skin. Then I use the same colors for the same highlighter shades for my nose and my Cupid's bow as well. And then I blended it all out as I usually do, and I decided why not put some on the I forgot what these, gosh, my beauty therapy days, I forgot what those occipital something, I forgot what it's called, but anyway, I put some on my temples, let me just say it like that. And then I think I've told you guys I do like to do my brows afterwards now. I just need to master doing it completely after putting my foundation on and ting-a-ling. So I just corrected a little bit of what I had done there, and I then put some Colourpop brow gel in dark brown just to set it in place. Then initially I was going to start doing my lips, and I remembered I haven't put any mascara, so I used my Kryolan mascara to carve my thing. And then I was so excited to use this new lipsticks that I'd got from America, and then I was a bit disappointed. Look at my face, you will see from my face, like I'm like, Charlie, what is this? What is this nonsense? What is this nonsense? I'm not feeling it. It was just not pigmented enough, you know? It was just like some, I wasn't feeling it. And then luckily I used one of my unbranded teal colors that I got from, I can't remember where I got them, either from eBay or Wish at least a year ago or something like that. And that kind of saved the day. I just outlined it a little bit with that, and then I went over my lips. Sorry, you can't really see it as much, but I went over it with a black lip liner as well, or black eyeliner, whatever. And then I cleaned it up a little bit, as you can see. Just cleaning it and cleaning it and cleaning it and making sure everything's alright. And that was it, guys. That was the finished look. That was it. So I was chewing a bit of gum. Was it gum? I was eating. It was about 1 o'clock in the morning. I was so hungry. Hadn't eaten more or less since about, I don't know, 5. And I had to chop something. I'm really sorry that you saw me chewing small. But here's a few pictures that I took afterwards. I hope you guys like it. Please, guys, please share, subscribe, like, comment. Feel free to let me know what else you want me to do on this channel. I'm here to cater to whatever you need to or want to know about makeup or any looks or, you know, them things there. I'm definitely going to be starting a skincare series very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. But until then, guys, stay blessed. Bye.